In the beating heart of Benin City, Nigeria, where the air hums with music and movement, a boy named Divine Ikubo was chasing more than just rhythms. He was chasing escape, meaning, legacy. As a child, Rema didn't have a studio. He had street corners, schoolyards, and the echo of church walls. There were no beats, only claps, clicks, and improvised percussion. No team, just friends who believed in his hunger. Grief shaped his verses. Faith sharpened his voice. And loss was his early companion. His father passed away when he was just 8. Years later, his older brother a second wound, just as deep. But grief didn't silence him. It gave him something to say. By his late teens, that boy from Benin was no longer just rapping in secret. He was gaining attention for his flow, his tone, his unapologetic sound. In a landscape crowded with imitation, Rema was different, unfiltered, unafraid, unmissable. At 19, he introduced himself to the world, not as Divine, but as Rema. And just like that, a star was born. But this story isn't about fame, it's about force. The kind that rises from hardship and refuses to fade. Rema's story is as much about survival as it is about stardom. Born on May 1st, 2000, the youngest of 4, his early years were marked by joy but shadowed by tragedy. When his father died suddenly, everything changed. The burden of manhood fell on a boy. To help his mother, Rema became a hustler. He painted houses in his neighborhood, took on labor jobs, even crossed borders to Ghana in search of better wages. Each dollar earned wasn't for designer dreams, it was for food, for power bills, for school books. But even in the grind, he kept writing, kept rapping, kept imagining. Then, a single moment shifted his path. In 2018, he posted a freestyle to Instagram, just a verse, raw and unfiltered. But it hit like lightning. It caught the attention of the Prince, a key figure in Nigerian music and younger brother to Don Jazzy. By early 2019, Rema was signed to Johnson World and Mavin Records. He was just 18. Later that year, Dumebe dropped. It wasn't just a hit, it was a phenomenon. It echoed from Lagos clubs to London rooftops, a coming-of-age anthem wrapped in melody. And then, the moment that shocked even his fiercest fans, Barack Obama listed it on his 2019 summer playlist. In the blink of an eye, Rema went from unknown to unavoidable. But this wasn't luck. It was years of sharpening steel in the dark, now revealed in the light. What Dumebe sparked, Calm Down solidified. Released in 2022, Calm Down wasn't just a catchy tune, it was an emotional masterclass. Then came the remix, featuring global pop icon Selena Gomez. That version broke every expectation. It peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, the highest charting song ever by an African lead artist at the time. In music, that's more than success. That's legacy. By the end of 2023, Rema had accumulated over 4 billion streams on Spotify and YouTube. He performed on global stages, Paris, New York, Mumbai. He wasn't just playing shows, he was shifting culture. He had become a bridge between Africa and the world, between tradition and trend, between sound and spirit. And yet, even at the height of global fame, he still moved like someone with more to prove. In 2022, he released Rave and Roses, an album that became the most streamed African album in Spotify history. A body of work that didn't follow trends, it set them. From Soundgasm to FYN, it was Rema, unfiltered, experimental, spiritual. But he wasn't done. In 2024, he dropped Here's, a bolder, darker, more introspective follow-up. It didn't just earn praise, it earned him a Grammy nomination for Best Global Music Album. Yet behind the artist is a strategist. Rema's brand is meticulously built. He's inked multi-million-dollar deals with Pepsi, Coca-Cola, HP, Beats by Dre, and Monster Energy. Not just endorsements, but reflections of his digital-first, youth-powered storytelling. In 2025, Rema became one of the top earners in the Nigeria music industry under the age of 25. Despite his success, he never lost his roots. He's given back supporting hospitals, funding COVID-19 relief, donating to schools, and working with the Nigerian Red Cross. He's the first African to win China's Hitel Music Award, yet somehow still feels underground to those just discovering him. And behind him, a global fan base known as the Ravers, loyal, loud, limitless. If history tells us anything, it's that he won't wait for permission. He'll build the future and he'll leave the door open, just wide enough for the rest to follow. Which part of Rema's journey inspired you most? Leave a comment, share this story, and follow for more deep dives at the crossroads of music, culture, and innovation. If you enjoy content that informs, inspires, and digs deeper into the stories that matter, hit that subscribe button and stay connected with Zeal News Africa.